Today we're going to visit a couple Goodwills, and we're going to start out at my favorite Goodwill, where I found this made in Czechoslovakia teapot. It probably was a child's teapot, part of a set maybe, just based on the size. And I liked the looks of this art pottery rabbit salt and pepper shaker set. They both have their corks and they're on the back, so you don't have to worry about them sitting wobbly if the corks were on the bottom. Aren't they cute? And then behind that was this very old looking Mexico pottery little pitcher or ewer. So I decided to get those. And then they were restocking, and I like the looks of this. This is a Holland mold hobbyist piece, and I also like the looks of this painting, mainly because I like the subject, but mostly because of the back. See those nails? Those nails told me that this was very old. So I decided to take that. And also in the cart was this, it's three-dimensional, has a little puffy bird, and I've seen these at antique malls. So that is the reason why I picked up that other bird picture. This was a chicken, I think. Yes, that was a rooster figurine. And then this doll figurine caught my attention because of the name on it. It was based right there. It does have some damage, and he's missing a loaf of bread, but it's very well done besides the missing loaf of bread, and you can see that the sold comps for them are pretty darn good. So I took that as well. This was really cute. It was $4.99, and then in another aisle we spied the boy, so it was cute. And then here someone had glued a whole bunch of rocks to a jar and made art. And then I was teasing Jenny that she would want these plates because they had tigers on them because she loves animals. And then when I turned them over, I was so excited that they are Fitz and Floyd. And I have the platter that is part of this exotic jungle set. So I was super excited to see that there were 4 of them. I wanted to see if they were different animals because they do come in different animals, but these are all tigers. No chips or cracks. Do you spy it? Do you see it? That little cup right there? That is Pensbury Pottery, and it is based out of Morrisville, PA. So we do see a lot of that around here. This was most likely part of a snack set. See the cups in the picture, how it looks like it. This was just one by itself, and it did have a chip on it, so I did leave that there. This is the hex sign, and on the other side are hearts, I think, little heart design. This was a cute owl figurine. There was a chip to the one owl's beak. That was just sticker residue, and I can fix that, but I can't fix a chipped beak, so I did leave that there. And this was another hobbyist piece. He looked like a very scared rabbit with those big eyes. Somebody made that for Susie in February of 1982. And here was a cute little rabbit on a swing for 99 cents. And then this big wooden piece, I thought, what is this? And I believe that it is for a wine bottle, and then you can turn it using the side wheel. Jenny's going to take over the camera for me, and then you can pour it out. So I thought that was neat. Someone made that. It's very sturdy and $1.99. Then I found this plaque on the bottom shelf, and I thought it looked pretty neat. It was chipped up, and there was another one, but it was also chipped up, so I did leave those there. And then moving on to the blue aisle, here was a cool looking teapot, but it was missing its lid, so that stayed there. And let's see what else I spy. The shelves are very, very crowded right now. This caught my eye because I knew it was old, but I thought that the silver part did not go with the blue dish. So I did have to unbury it for a little bit here. But it was taped together with that metal part. I thought, I don't think that dish goes with it. And when I turned it over, you'll see it again, it's cameo ware, and the silver part does not go with it. And that was very worn inside. I don't get it on film. And then here's a recent sold comp for just $16. So I did leave that there on the shelf. These were a nice little design on these plates. They were Princess House. I'm going to show the bottom. But I didn't like how the bottom of the plate, where it has the name Princess House, it was not sealed. It was not like a glossy finish, which I thought was odd. So I did like the design, but I did leave that there. These little piggies I thought were trying to be Delft. They weren't marked Delft, so maybe they were. But I thought they were just kind of a wannabe Delft pig set. I could be wrong. And here is a mug that I didn't show you the price at all. I need to slow down. This was a art pottery piece. And then this was on the end cap. And this is beautiful. I love this. That's what it is. I'm not even going to try. But this was handmade. And here are some sold comps of the same kind of thing, a plate. And this is pretty, so I took that. In here were some sun catchers. When I did get them home, some were broken and then some aren't put together. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with those. I didn't show a picture of them, but they were like grapes and cherries and stuff. This was a nice vase, but then when I rotated it around, there was a big chip. So I did put that down. I did like how the stripes and the green were. And then we ventured over into the silver and black aisle. And here I am looking for a maker's mark on this set. There was a teapot and a coffee pot and a creamer and sugar. But I couldn't see any mark. So I decided to leave that for somebody who knew what they were looking for. And that had a big old dent in it. Look at that big dent. So they were $7 a piece. And then that was $5. So this was a hobbyist piece, and it wasn't very exciting. I think it was from the early 90s. I think that was 92 maybe. It just wasn't very exciting with the white and green to me. Whoa, there's my arm. I'm doing it one-handed. And then there was some floral, like sticky stuff, which could have been taken off, but I did leave that there. And then when we were walking down to the white aisle, this caught my eye, and I knew that this was Germany, and it is made in Germany, and it is airbrushed. So that is a very nice looking plate. Here's my cart. It was a good day at the Goodwill this day. And then here's the white section. Here's just a little planter for Betty. And I thought this little cookie jar kind of matched it, but it was not marked. So someone's trying to sell that for $2 at a garage sale, and now it's at the Goodwill for $4. Here were some birds. Jenny was losing steam, so I was trying to entice her with these birds. She was not having any of it. I thought this would be funny if you drank your coffee out of this, because it looks like you have a mug of Tabasco hot sauce. And let's see. Ooh, I liked this. This was a hobbyist piece also, but I liked how they just made it kind of an off-white, simple, pretty. So I did get that. And then I found another bird. So he had to fly west. And then we're looking at the toys, and I thought this bear was very nicely made. It is a Russ vintage collection, and that bear's name is Yarwood. And they sell for decent money. I thought it was just very nice. So I decided that he needed to come home. And then at the checkout counter, I found that and this. And my mother-in-law had one of these. So that is mostly why I picked up that hobbyist piece pumpkin. So we're on to another Goodwill. And right off the bat, I find this little mermaid. It is an October mermaid. Her name is Opal, and she is made by Nesco. And the sold comps on these figurines run the gamut. You can see right here from $35 or $10. So hopefully mine will fall somewhere in between there. And then I didn't film this, but I found this little kitty cat. I thought it was Italian or Portugal, but it is not marked. But it is a kitty cat piggy bank. And then I found some, these are very nice brand of colored pencils for Jenny. And then on an end cap, I found a Party Light Pumpkin Cottage #1 with the box. You can see the box there. And then here is a Treasure Craft ashtray that was made in Hawaii. It does have a little chip there, but I do like to pick up Treasure Craft when I can find it. And I thought that was neat. So that was $1.99, so I take the sticker back and decide to put that in my cart. And then in that same area was this pine needle basket with a wooden frog lid for $1.99. And so those also run the gamut from $10 upwards to lots and lots and lots of dollars. So we'll see about mine. This is a hex sign, Bless This Child. I've sold these before, a Tree of Life one, but this one was kind of meh, so I did leave that there. And we finished out our visit here with the white section. Here is a whole bag of open salts. There's a set of pink and a set of green, or green-blue. And then underneath that bag, there was this very old looking and feeling like the weight plate that had a bird on it. And the back has Asian symbols, figurines on it. It doesn't have a made in Japan, made in China. So I took that as that these were very old. And then I found a smaller size plate with birds in flight that went with it. And so I thought those were really cool looking. So I decided to take those and carefully put the open salts and take that. And then the last thing I found were these 2 little milk glass mugs. Very sweet little sayings on them. They cleaned up very nicely. Look at that, isn't that cute? So that was that trip to the Goodwill. And here is everything that I picked up, minus a few things. The stained glass I don't show just because it was kind of in rough shape. But here is everything else that I picked up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see ya.